I think it's very important that men push their kids at a young age to achieve higher, push harder than what they normally do, because that what makes character. Him willing to do what he got to do to get the way he trying to get. And that's something that, your father should be teaching you at a young age, so that when the going gets tough, you don't quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to talk about today on OG Lessons, The Purpose of Man. When life get hard, push harder. The lessons every son must learn.
Say my name slow like an ancient poem. I'm your knight, you sin, your own. You rule my heart from a velvet throne.
In a rain-soaked metropolis, a shadow moves with lethal precision. This is Nada, a modern ninja armed with an arsenal of chrome-finished weapons. Each movement calculated, each clip positioned for the perfect kill. Through steam-filled alleys and across rain-slicked rooftops, a hunter stalks in the night.
Subscribe to my channel.
Look, Mom, no hands!
Now, the first thing you must understand is pain is a part of the training. I remember back in the days when I used to be in school, like we had races or kickball or play games, and some sports was the slimmer guys was better at it because they were slimmer and faster and quicker and more agile. Whereas I was a little fat kid and I couldn't move it like that. But because they used to beat me, when they beat me and stuff, we used to have like these days in school where you could really have a whole day of fun, like playing like a play day. And when, I would get ready for that day all throughout the year just by trying to get better at the stuff I wasn't good at, running, stuff like that. And I ended up beating some people or whatever. And then a couple other times in my life, I've done a little more than others. Like we had this rap contest when I was a little boy, and it was like, I don't know how many kids in our school, probably 200 or something, whatever. But out of everybody, I was number one. And that feeling of being number one kind of like just gave me that little bit I needed whenever I'm in a hard time. Even to this day, I know I can push and come up with something maybe to get up out of it, because I remember doing it several other times before this point. So hardship is not a punishment. It's more like a preparation. You know what I'm saying? You're going to learn from your mistakes. If you was walking to the school today and you stepped in a pothole and sprung your ankle, when you come tomorrow, you ain't going to step in that same pothole. You're going to step over that pothole. That's learning from your mistakes. And that's something that kids need to learn. Ain't nothing, life ain't nothing. And for a man, nothing in life is sweet. Everything is, he got to work towards it, and he enjoy his rewards after the hardship. And to me, basically, every strong man was forged through a struggle. Like all the men that I look up to, they went through some type of hard time or went through a lot of more work than the average person in their industry or in whatever they were doing. Like one of my favorite athletes is Michael Jordan. And with him, I learned that if you go against everybody in an industry or whatever, you got to do more than all of them in order to beat all of them. Like he showed me what happens if you just keep on working and trying to perfect your thing. Don't worry about them. You just study them to get better and know what not to do on your end. And he was one of them athletes that did that. But it's a lot of other people in life that worked hard for what they wanted and they became very successful. And that's what you got to start teaching your kids at a young age. You got to show him that comfort builds dependence and adversity builds character. You have to show him these things. That's just the first part of, when life get hard, you got to push harder. So I'm going to come back after this after this video, and I'm going to show y'all what else you can do to help you boost yourself to be, so that you can raise your kids to be confident men and able to push through hard times.
Subscribe to my channel.
Big Dr. Barber, the Clipper King. Every snip's got the crowd to sing. Line up clean, let the magic bring. Crowning glory to everything. But solo leaves you hypnotized. Avocado toast that's never done. Cooking fantasy second to none. For the imagination, let's create new dishes that make us celebrate. From kitchen dreams we innovate. Every flavor our magic game.
Subscribe to my channel.
Now, another thing I want to bring to y'all attention is that men is built to carry weight. He is built to carry the struggles and the pain of life, even his family and his friends. He can carry that, and you won't even really see it on his face. You might see it in his actions, but you won't really see it in his face. And responsibility don't disappear when life gets difficult. So a man has to be built and prepared and ready for things that might just happen out of nowhere that he got to encounter. And he got to be mentally strong to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And a man's value increases when he can perform under pressure. Like the more you learn from your mistakes, the more you learn to continue on and push hard and have persistence and consistency, then it builds who you are. You get more confident in who you are, and you'll be able to handle problems and issues that make the normal person panic. You'll be able to handle them calm and cool and know what to do next because you were built for it and you made and you don't done it before. And then on top of that, your family needs your strength. They need your strength when the times is the hardest. So if you go ahead and start teaching your kids when they're young how to go through hardships and push through when things get hard all throughout school, and as he get older, he's going to be able to handle the situation that comes along with being a father. He's going to be able to see things and not make those mistakes and foresee for his family. This is all a part of the purpose of man. So when you teach him this in the beginning stages, birth through 15, you teaching him how this is part of the stuff you teach him as he grows. You're going to be teaching him other things, how to deal with things mentally, but you definitely want to teach him how to push through hard times and get to the other side and accomplish things he want to accomplish in life. Now, we're going to get back after this commercial break. I'm going to show y'all, give y'all another reason or another example of, or another point about hardships and getting through them and teaching it to your kids. And that is to don't quit. Right after this.
If your Instagram looks like a ghost town, you're missing out. Let's fix that now. Step 1. Find your niche. Are you all about food, fitness, or funny cat videos? Pick one and stick with it. People love consistency. Step 2. Quality content. No one wants to see blurry selfies or boring posts. Use good lighting, clear images, and make your captions pop. Think like your audience and give them what they want. And step 3. Upload often. We're talking 3 to 5 times a day. Yes, it sounds like a lot, but the more you post, the more you show up in people's feeds. And that means more followers. So niche down, keep it quality, and post like a pro. Your 10,000 followers are just a few steps away. Happy gramming.
Hey there, ready to level up your brand or business? At Larva One Media, we make social media promotion easy, affordable, and effective. This 2025 special is the best time to get noticed. Posts starting at just $45. Stories starting at $25, Reels starting at $60. We'll help you get your message in front of the right audience, whether you're a small business, content creator, or entrepreneur who wants real results. Don't waste time hoping to go viral. Let Larva One Media do the heavy lifting and get you the exposure you need on Instagram, Facebook, and more. Want to see our vibe? Check out our YouTube channel, That Everyday-ish, for authentic, relatable content that connects. Ready to get started? Visit larvagroup.com to book your post, story, or reel promotion today. Don't wait. Your audience is waiting for you.
Subscribe to my channel.
Now here's the part that every man, young man should know, and you should be putting it in him from birth to as long as he's living. You should always resort back to telling him, son, don't quit. When it get tired, when it get hard, and you think you can't, it's too hard for you, you give more. You put forth more effort. When obstacles appear, you increase the effort. You know what I'm saying? You don't come up with all these different excuses of why you can't do it. You try to figure out a way that you can do it. The difference between average men and successful men is persistence, because they keep going when the times get tough. And that's what I'm trying to get into your head. Teach that to your son. So you teach that to him at a younger age. By the time he's a man, he's going to be ready. He's going to know how to deal with life as life comes. As they say, life be life, and he's going to learn how to deal with life as it comes. And then your sons must learn the setbacks. They must learn the signals to grow. That setbacks are a signal to grow, you know what I'm saying? They must learn that when you make a mistake or you fail, that's a learning curve. It's a chance for you to capitalize on that failure and make some success out of it. It gives you a reason not to stop. So those are the reasons, and those are some points I want to give y'all on training your kids to grow up and be men. Men push through hard times. And that's what we ought to be aiming to do ourselves, and we should be putting in our young men and our boys. So thank y'all for joining me today. I want y'all to, if y'all not following my theme pages, Instagram theme pages, Foodie Imagination, and That Everyday-ish, y'all need to be. And go check out the website if you want more information about Larva One and what it can do for you and turn your company into a daily show like mine. And that's it. Life's hard. Take it easy. Peace. Boom.
Told you I'm never going back.
Give me a minute. I'm good. I've got an hour. I'm great. You give me 6 months. I'm unbeatable.
Find a way to fame with a loyal crowd to claim. Lava magic in the air, spreading influence everywhere. Watch your numbers grow anew. Followers just for you.
That's ugly. Could have done.
You should have done.